How do author royalties work with independent publishers? Imagine writing a book and seeing your words turn into sales. Now, how do you get paid for those sales when working with an independent publisher? Let's break it down. Author royalties with independent publishers are similar to those with traditional publishers, but often have some differences because these publishers are smaller and more flexible. Royalties are the part of the money from book sales that go to the author. They are usually a percentage of either the publisher's net receipts or the retail price of the book. Most independent publishers calculate royalties based on net receipts. That means they take the total money they get from sales and subtract discounts given to bookstores or distributors. The percentage is then applied to this smaller amount. This method is easier for smaller publishers but can mean the author earns less per book than if royalties were based on the full retail price. Typical royalty rates with independent publishers range from about 10% to 26%. For print books like hardcovers and paperbacks, royalties are often between 10 and 15% of net receipts. Ebooks tend to offer higher percentages because they cost less to produce. Some independent publishers pay royalties every 3 months, which is more frequent than the biannual payments common with larger publishers. Unlike traditional publishers, independent publishers might be more transparent or flexible with royalty terms. Still, authors should carefully review contracts to ensure royalties are based on gross receipts, not profits after marketing or production costs. It is uncommon for traditional publishers to ask authors to share marketing expenses, and this practice can also happen with independent publishers. For example, if an independent publisher sells a hardcover book priced at $25 with a 10% royalty on net receipts, and the book is sold to a distributor at a 40% discount, the author would get 10% of $15, which is $1.50 per book. This shows how discounts reduce earnings compared to full retail price calculations. For self-published authors or those working with print-on-demand services, royalties are often calculated after subtracting printing costs from the retail price. For instance, if a $15 book costs $4.50 to print and the royalty rate is 60%, the author would earn around $6.30 per copy. Many independent publishers also provide royalty calculators or detailed statements to help authors understand their earnings. This transparency helps authors plan their finances and set fair prices for their books. Overall, author royalties with independent publishers are a balance between fair pay and the realities of smaller-scale publishing. Knowing how royalties are calculated, when payments happen, and what costs are deducted helps authors maximize their earnings and stay clear about what to expect from their publishing relationships.